This Dutch winger could have gone down as one of the greatest footballers in history, but instead, he ditched it all to run in a straight line. And no, I'm not talking about on the pitch. He just ran 42 kilometers in about 3 hours. Yeah, honestly, he's still moving faster than most people half his age. But trust me, this isn't just a story about a marathon. It's about why a football legend who could have just kicked back and relaxed chose to keep pushing his limits. Bert van Marwijk, the former coach of the Netherlands, once said, "As a coach, if I could choose Messi, Ronaldo or Robben, I'd choose Robben. Of the 3 players, he's the most complete." That's some high praise. Then there's Josep Guardiola, Bayern's former coach. He really knew what he was talking about. Guardiola said, "Our strikers Thomas Müller and Robert Lewandowski look so good because we have a 1v1 specialist like him. Whenever Bayern were at their best in recent years, Robben was on the pitch. Whenever he dribbles past an opponent, the whole defensive structure of the opposing team gets shaken up." That just shows how much impact Robben had on the game. For 15 years, defenders across Europe had one exact same feeling. Everyone knew Robben's signature move: cut inside from the right wing onto that magical left foot and curl one into the far corner. It sounds simple enough to defend, right? But nah, Robben was playing 4D chess while defenders were stuck in checkers mode. Even when Robben's blistering pace started to fade, he was still out there pulling off the same move, still finding ways to create just enough space to unleash that deadly left foot. He had the football world scratching their heads, like, how is no one stopping this guy? It didn't matter if you knew what was coming. Stopping him, that's a whole different story. Now let's back it up to where it all started. Arjen Robben was born in a small town near Groningen, where he burst onto the scene with the local Eredivisie club. He was turning heads from early on, and soon enough, Dutch giants PSV came knocking. Here's where things really kicked off for young Robben. In the 2002-03 season, he paired up with Serbian goal machine Mateja Kezman to form the deadly duo known as Batman and Robben. Kezman bagged 35 goals, but Robben wasn't too shabby either, dropping 12 goals in the league and announcing himself as one of Europe's brightest young talents. No biggie. Man United wanted a piece of the action too, but classic Sir Alex Ferguson, he tried to lowball PSV, and just like that, Chelsea swooped in and snatched Robben up in 2004. But because football loves drama, Robben got injured in pre-season, delaying his debut for Chelsea. Pesky injuries would become a theme throughout his career, but every time Robben played, he made sure you remembered it. Once Robben finally got going under Jose Mourinho, Stamford Bridge turned into his personal playground. He had Damien Duff running the other wing, and together they terrorised fullbacks while feeding Didier Drogba up front. With legends like Lampard, Makelele and Terry holding it down behind him, Robben won back-to-back Premier League titles, an FA Cup and 2 League Cups in just 3 seasons. Not bad, huh? By the end of his Chelsea stint, the big boys in Europe started circling. Real Madrid came calling, and Chelsea shipped him off to Spain for a cool £24 million. Robben's time at Real Madrid was short and, well, kind of strange. He did win La Liga and even bagged a goal in a famous 4-1 win over Barcelona in El Clasico. But just as quickly as he arrived, he was shown the door. Why? Because Real Madrid had their eyes on even bigger fish, signing both Kaká and Cristiano Ronaldo in the same window. Robben didn't want to leave, but Real had other plans. Off to Bayern Munich he went, maybe not fully realising that he was about to cement his legacy as one of the greats. When Robben landed in Bavaria, Bayern Munich was in a bit of a mess. They had just lost the Bundesliga to Wolfsburg. Yeah, Wolfsburg. And they were hungry to reclaim their throne. Robben didn't waste time. He scored 16 goals in just 24 league appearances that season, helping Bayern snatch the title back. And let's not forget the iconic goal against Manchester United in the Champions League. Bayern fans lost their minds as they edged into the semi-finals. Robben was quickly becoming a Bayern legend. But then came a tough time in the 2010-11 season. Robben missed the first half due to injuries, which was such a bummer. When he came back, he was like a rocket, scoring 12 goals and assisting 10 in just 14 games. On the last day of the season, he went all out against St. Pauli, scoring 2 goals and assisting 3 in an 8-1 crushing. Poor St. Pauli, right? Then there was the 2012-13 season. Robben had a rough year in the 2011-12, missing crucial penalties in both the title decider against Dortmund and the Champions League final against Chelsea. But hey, he bounced back like a champ. That year, he helped Bayern win a crazy treble: Bundesliga, Champions League and DFB Cup. And let's not forget his late winner against Dortmund in the Champions League final. That moment, legendary. In the 2014-15 season, when most players slowed down as they hit 30, Robben was just getting started. He scored a jaw-dropping 17 Bundesliga goals and assisted 7. Seriously, how does he do it? Some people still think it's unfair he didn't make the top 3 in the Ballon d'Or that year. Then, on matchday 24 of the same season, Robben made history by becoming the fastest player to reach 100 Bundesliga wins in just 126 games. Can you imagine? If he hadn't had all those injuries, he might have hit that milestone even faster. Speaking of speed, remember the 2014 World Cup? Robben was like a cheetah. He left Spain's Sergio Ramos in the dust, sprinting at 22 miles per hour. The Netherlands crushed Spain 5-1 in that game, and Robben was a huge part of their journey to the semi-finals. Fast forward to November 4th, 2017. Dortmund was in for a treat. Not. Robben scored in just 17 minutes and helped set up another goal. Dortmund's defenders had no chance. Marcel Schmelzer, one of them, said it himself: "You can't defend against him on your own." It was like watching a magician at work. Finally, on the last day of the 2018-19 season, Robben scored his 99th Bundesliga goal as Bayern clinched their 8th title in a row. That's how you end a career, right? With style. Over his time at Bayern, he racked up 246 goals, 195 assists, and a whopping 30 trophies. Not bad for a kid who started out with questions about fitting in. On the international stage, Robben was just as electrifying. He lit up 2 World Cups, helping the Netherlands reach the final in 2010, only to lose to Spain in extra time. Yeah, that Andres Iniesta goal. In 2014, Robben was back at it, guiding the Dutch to a 3rd place finish, all while making defenders look like cones in training. With 37 goals in 96 caps, Robben finished his international career as one of the Netherlands' all-time greats. That left foot though. Robben's cut-in and shoot move became so predictable that you'd think defenders would have figured it out after the first 100 times. But no, he kept on doing it and they kept on falling for it. His left foot was basically a cheat code. After 8 Bundesliga titles and more trophies than he could probably fit in his house, Robben hung up his boots. Well, he retired twice, but we'll let that slide. Bayern hasn't quite been the same since. Sure, they've got players like Koeman and Gnabry now, but no one does it like Robben did. After hanging up his boots, you'd think Arjen Robben would kick back and enjoy a well-deserved break, right? Nah, he had other plans. Instead of lounging around, he took on a whole new challenge: the Rotterdam Marathon. In 2022, he stepped up to the starting line for the first time and cruised through the 42 kilometers in 3 hours and 13 minutes. Not bad for a guy who used to sprint down the wing. But guess what? Robben wasn't satisfied with just that. In 2023, he decided to give it another shot, and this time he absolutely crushed it, finishing in an impressive 2 hours and 58 minutes. That's some serious dedication. It just goes to show that whether he's on the pitch or running a marathon, Robben brings the same fiery spirit and determination. Who knew that a football legend could trade in his cleats for running shoes and still be a total beast? So, what do you think? Was Robben the best winger of his generation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Catch you in the next one.